Oh my god, where to even begin? So Nintendo just finished their Nintendo Direct for E3 2019, and hands down, this is the best show of E3 this year. It's probably the best showing Nintendo's ever done for one reveal they did. So they open up the show with the newest DLC character for Smash Bros., which is the Dragon Quest hero character. So the character from Dragon Quest 11, which looks really good. I was actually really happy to see him in. It's great to see Dragon Quest get some representation and kind of see the series flourish in the West. And they also added in that the other heroes from the Dragon Quest series will be joining him as well. So the hero from Dragon Quest 7, hero from Dragon Quest 8. So it was really cool to see. I'm very happy that they're in there. I remember people have been talking about this for a while. So it's great that they're actually in. I was pretty happy about that announcement. They then went in to show, in conjunction, Dragon Quest 11, which is coming to the Switch very soon with the definitive edition, which is the souped-up version with more story, more content, and just different changes. Which, if you haven't played Dragon Quest 11, I highly recommend it. It's a good game. It's very good. So then from there, they went into kind of starting off the Direct, and we see the first debut of Doug Bowser, the new president of Nintendo America, who did a pretty good job. He started up a meme, something a little bit, but thankfully that joke I made in Direct doesn't matter anymore. From there, they went on to showcasing Luigi's Mansion 3, which is coming out this year. It looks pretty good. I remember being a pretty big fan of the original Luigi's Mansion, and while I haven't played the sequel, I'm very much looking forward to this one. They're adding a lot of cool little gameplay touches in there, just adding on these new different things where Luigi can do with kind of how you're sucking up ghosts and kind of fighting and solving puzzles. And they also went into it with it that there would be an online mode. You'd be able to play with your friends in like this co-op mode they made. And you could also take one of the Joy-Cons off and play local co-op through the game with the human player playing as Gooigi, the green Goo Luigi thing from the Luigi's Mansion 3DS port. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 is looking real good right now. They showed a lot of that. From there, they then went on to show this Dark Crystal game, which it kind of looked like a mobile game. It's kind of like a strategy game where you're moving your characters from board to board and so on. But it looked okay. Then they showed off Link's Awakening, the remake, which is still coming out this year. It looks great. The music sounds great. The look of it, I really enjoy. And they showed off this new little thing they're doing where you're able to kind of just build these little dungeons to get items, and it looks really cool. I'm really looking forward to this game. After that, they went in to show a new Mana game, so like Secret of Mana. This one's called Trials of Mana. And after that, they announced that they will be bringing out the Japanese game, so Collection of Mana. So all the Japanese games that never made it to the US are coming in a collection today, which is pretty great because I've wanted to play those games for a while, and it's good that they're going to be more readily available. After this, they announced Witcher 3 is coming to the Switch, the complete edition, which this game is great. If you want a long game, Witcher 3 is it. This game's like 300 hours long. It's pretty ridiculous, but I recommend it. It's a good one. Then from there, they moved on to Fire Emblem Three Houses that comes out next month. They showed kind of just some cutscenes of it and kind of gave a little look at more what the story was going to be from there. Yeah, July 26, 2019. Still looks pretty good. I'm probably going to go into that one. I haven't played a Fire Emblem game in quite some time, so looking forward to that one. From there, they talked about some new Resident Evil ports are going to be coming to the Switch. So we're going to have the Resident Evil remake. I think RE0 is in there. Maybe not. Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 are coming to the Switch, so it's rounding out the Resident Evil collection stuff that they've been porting on the Switch recently. No 7. so that's still stuck in Japan as that streaming thing. But if you like Resident Evil, it's a good time on the Switch because you're gonna have some stuff to play. I'm actually looking forward to playing a little bit of 1 again. Then in there for the announcements, I never thought I'd see, and I wasn't even expecting. No More Heroes 3 is happening. I was like, okay, I didn't think it's gonna happen this soon, but yes, No More Heroes 3, which is great to see. I'm very happy that this game is happening. It's coming to the Switch. I'd love a port of 1 and 2 so people can kind of experience what those games were before this one, but I'm very happy this series is still continuing on. Then moving on to there, they announced Contra Rogue Corps is a new Contra game coming. They didn't show too much of it. It didn't look that interesting for me. I think I was more interested with the older Contra games coming. Like that seemed something more up my alley, which is coming today. So I always appreciate Nintendo that they'll do the available now or available today or in a few days. And Daemon X Machina got a new trailer. Game still seems pretty cool. I played it a little bit. It was fine. I don't know if I'll get it, but it was alright from when I played. Hopefully they fixed out a few of the things from when I was playing it. But that's still coming. They talked a little bit about Pokemon that they would be showcasing us throughout their Nintendo Treehouse event and showing some live footage and gameplay, and that it'll be playable there. Which it's like, release a demo out here. I want to play it. Then they showed a kind of more extended look at Astral Chain, the Platinum Games Switch title. You know, it still looks good. I still want to get this game. Platinum Games has very rarely done wrong by me, and they make the kind of games that I enjoy. Those kind of really just action-paced, like action titles. Yeah, August 30th, so it's coming out fairly soon. From there, they then went on to load. But Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, that's coming out next month, July 19th, I believe. And talked about that some DLC and expansion for the game will be coming later this fall with X-Men, Marvel Knights. So that thing's coming. This game still seems alright. I may get it. I'm not sure. Then they showed off Cadence of Hyrule, the Crypt of the Necromancer DLC. I wouldn't even say that. It's like its own little game. But that's coming in 2 days. So brace yourself. It's going to be a good one. And Mario and Sonic are back yet again in the game that always perplexes me. That, like, how can Eggman win in a foot race against Sonic? But I'm not going to talk about that. So yeah, Mario and Sonic are back because the Olympics are next year. So that's there. Then finally, they talked about it. Animal Crossing. We're getting it next March 10th, 2020. So it's happening. It's going to be here. Rest assured, Animal Crossing fans, it's here. I'll be getting it. I'm sure you already were getting it when they showed that teaser last year. But, you know, it looks good. I'm looking forward to a home console Animal Crossing game again. And I'm sure it'll sink a lot of time on me. So from there, they went into their little sizzle reel of what third-party games. So, you know, Cooney's on there. The Minecraft Dungeons. They showed off Doom Eternal. Wolfenstein Young Blood. Show off a bunch of stuff. So there's still a lot of good third parties coming to the Switch. So I'm happy that it's still getting supported for that kind of stuff. And then after that, when we thought the conference was done, we got the announcement that made my year, honestly. And it's the reason why I am playing this music right now. After vying for this character for ages, and this being one of my favorite game franchises of probably all time, Banjo and Kazooie are finally in Smash Brothers and returning. Like, just watching this footage back now, it still gives me goosebumps. Just, it's been so long since Banjo-Kazooie have been in a game. And it continues the Nintendo tradition of characters that are just kind of dead from the company are just brought back and given this new life, and it's just beautiful to see Banjo-Kazooie. And I reacted exactly how I thought I was. I screamed a little. I teared up, getting really emotional. It's just fantastic to see, and I'm ecstatic that Banjo and Kazooie are finally back. It's no new game, but this is just as good. Just seeing them finally represented again. So please, like, if you haven't played the Banjo games, go do it. Like, what are you doing? Stop watching this video. But yeah, that's how they ended the conference in the best way possible. So Banjo-Kazooie is coming to Smash, and that was Nintendo showing a really fantastic way to end off their showing and just E3 in general. And just what they showed, like, this was the best showing easily from Nintendo. They knocked it out of the park. So yeah, that was Nintendo showing. A+, S+, all the way around. It's good to see Banjo back. Always good to see Banjo back.